So can you just tell us, briefly, what your thoughts on the impeachment inquiry into President Trump are?
Nah, I think it's totally fair. There's a reason to investigate him, so I think a thorough but objective investigation should be done. And if it's found that he did, break any laws or anything, I think proper legal proceedings should take place, but it shouldn't be swayed by mass public opinion. It should be by the book.
I'd say my thoughts on the impeachment inquiry to President Trump are that I know that a majority of people right now are not quite satisfied with what he's been doing and what he's been saying. And I think it's a necessary part of our democracy to, exercise that we have the right to say, oh, we don't like what's happening right now. And we might want to move him out of office or, keep him on his toes.
I'd say my overall views of the impeachment inquiry is that I think it is a vital source of democracy, and I think it keeps everyone within our democratic system. I think some things are shady about it, like the process that's been going on, but the idea of an impeachment inquiry is a very important aspect of our democracy.
In the transcript which he himself released, it clearly states that he broke the Constitution and therefore an investigation is required, and hopefully they'll see that he did in fact break the law.
I think Trump should be impeached because he makes a lot of interesting decisions.
I think Trump should be impeached because he committed impeachable actions.
Right. So I think it's important to understand that an impeachment inquiry is just like the process of levying or investigating charges brought against an elected official. And so on that note, I think that it's definitely a really important democratic process because, for any functional government, you want the ability to be able to investigate your leaders and make sure you know what they're doing. So in that respect, just looking at it as a democratic system, then yes, I'm definitely in favor of impeachment inquiry. And then on a more personal level, when you're talking about, or my personal opinion, I do think that there is substantial evidence for an impeachment inquiry to be conducted. I think that a quid pro quo, even if not outrightly stated, an implied quid pro quo, if you will, like that kind of abstract idea of we're withholding $400 million of military aid to Ukraine. But we'll give it, we could potentially give it to you, but we're just going to ask something of you first. It seems like a really just sketchy way to conduct foreign affairs. And for that reason, I think there should definitely be an impeachment inquiry into President Trump.